Midlands Today, Coventry.
Special homecoming for the Specials, and you can hear more on the story of Two Tone and how it put Coventry on the map, including interviews with all the original band members of the Specials via the BBC Sounds app. Just search for BBC Coventry and Warwickshire Special. Now, Shefali can't be with us in the studio tonight. She's in Shropshire being interviewed by a police officer. Sorry, wrong way round. She's the one doing the interviewing. His name is Stuart Edwards. He's a trainee detective and he's just been named the UK's strongest police officer, although I gather he wasn't really expecting to win, Shefali.
No, it wasn't. Can you believe it, Giles? I love your sense of humour, by the way. Yes, I suppose it doesn't really matter how strong you are. Sometimes there's still that doubt, that element of insecurity. But if Stuart didn't believe that he could win the competition, I know someone who did, and that's Tracy Ryan, who is his colleague. Tracy, why did you put Stuart forward for the competition?
Well, when I first met Stuart, he'd just come back from doing Oswestry's Strongest Man, and throughout the time I worked with him, he'd competed in lots of different competitions, placing really well, winning some of them. And when I saw online that there was the UK Strongest Cop competition, I just thought he had the potential to go all the way.
Well, he certainly did. You got that one right. Stuart, many congratulations to you. But I have to say, the competition wasn't entirely straightforward, was it? There's few ups and downs.
There was. After the third event, the deadlift, I pulled a muscle in my back. We then went into the yoke and farmers, and at the end of that event I collapsed, passed out. A couple of the lads helped me up and hydrated me and got me ready. I only had about half an hour before we had to do the final event, the Atlas Stones. 3 of us were tied for first place at that point, so I had to dig deep and give it everything I'd got.
You certainly did. And what's the heaviest weight you've lifted, pushed, pulled?
In that comp I pulled a 10-ton lorry, so quite a lot.
But tell us, it must help in your job, being agile, being fit.
It can do. Recently I've had to scale a couple of walls, get over a garage to chase a couple of people down. I was the only one that could do it, so...
There you go. And what do your colleagues think of it all?
My direct colleagues in my office, they've probably had enough of hearing about it now, but everybody has been very supportive, which is really nice.
Have you got any other competitions you're planning to enter in the future?
Potentially a couple over the next couple of months, but I'll probably go back to playing rugby as of September and then look in February, March time to re-prep to defend my title next year.
Okay, well I know that you're going to be exercising right now. You also do a lot of running, you've done 10Ks, and if you go for a run tonight, I suggest that you go fairly soon, because it's going to be raining later on. Thank you very much, both of you. Let's get on to the forecast. Yes, as I say, there is going to be some rain on the way, but currently it's dry out there. We've had a lot of cloud today. Take a look at our Weather Watchers pictures as an example. But we did get some sunshine in the end, and temperatures rose to between 23, 24 Celsius today, and they're going to be around that mark over the next few days, so it's still reasonably warm. But good news for cricket lovers, if you're off to Edgbaston tomorrow for the Australia-England semi-finals, well, it's looking good. There could be a few showers initially, but those should die out by the time play starts, and it's going to be largely cloudy with a few breaks in that cloud. The odd shower starting to crop up by the time we get to about 7 o'clock-ish onwards, but not bad at all. And the weekend, again, occasional showers, but mainly dry with a few sunny spells. But this is where we're currently at. We've got a showery band of rain sitting out to the west, and that's across Ireland. It's pushing our way over the next few hours, so initially this evening and overnight it's going to be dry with a lot of cloud across us, and then that rain starts to move through, and there could be the odd heavier burst, and there could be a rumble of thunder on the way as well. But that should be out to the east by the early hours, and it's going to leave a legacy of cloud, some mist, some hill fog as well. Temperatures falling to a muggy 14 to 15 Celsius and quite humid into the morning tomorrow as well. But that rain by that stage should be out of the way, and as I say, we're just left with the odd shower here and there, and those should also die away. So it's looking largely dry tomorrow. A lot of cloud just like today, but we'll get some breaks, and in those temperatures will rise to about 22, 23 Celsius. And then tomorrow night, we've got all of the showers, all of that rain out of the way after initially seeing a few during the evening. And it's going to be a dry night with clear spells. Again, quite warm, temperatures down to 13 to 14 Celsius, but feeling fresher. High pressure or low pressure is going to be building in, and high pressure by the time we get to Friday morning. And that's going to give us a north to northwesterly. That's slightly cooler, so temperatures will be pegged back to about 22. And similar values over the weekend. We've got a few showers, more particularly on Saturday, but drier on Sunday. All in all, it's looking pretty good. I tell you what, Giles, though, being here gives you a slight complex. Our cameraman Jeff has already got one, haven't you, Jeff?
Memo to Shropshire criminals: avoid Detective Stuart Thomas, Shefali, I think. Thank you very much indeed. Finally tonight, take a look